Why do I not feel fulfilled with my life currently? This isn't something that we can have. Freedom isn't something that you attain later. Freedom is something that's here and present for you now. You know that feeling where you're always chasing, always, always, always looking for something different, the next goal, the next success, all of these different things. We're always looking for more. And the reason why we do this isn't what you think. It's not just so we can accumulate all these different accolades and accomplishments and plaques on the wall or money in the bank. Oftentimes, we push and push and push and push because we're overcompensating for something we are unwilling to see within us. And that's a huge shift. That's a huge different space of awareness for us when we're trying to, let's just keep it with business, when we're trying to grow a business. We keep thinking if I meet this person, or if I hit this income goal, if I make this course, if I launch this and my launch brings in this amount of money, then I'll finally be successful. And it's always more and more and more, push, 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 grind, grind, grind. And what we're doing along the way is we're losing pieces of ourselves. We're not connecting to what needs to be connected to. We're not seeing what we need to see within us to be able to actually feel fulfilled. Because the next launch, the next this, the next that isn't what fulfills you. It's you chasing something. It's you chasing an external validation because you're not willing to see what needs to be seen. You're not willing to look at what needs to be looked at to make that shift. And it's something that you can easily do yourself. You can do that inward work. You can do that self reflection. You can ask yourself, why do I keep needing more? And why, when I get more, why is it never good enough? Why do I not feel fulfilled with my life currently? This isn't something that we can have. Freedom isn't something that you attain later. Freedom is something that's here and present for you now. So why aren't you allowing yourself to experience it? That's what you have to ask yourself. What is blocking you from experiencing freedom today? It's not a new goal. It's not a new revenue stream. That's not what is blocking you from experiencing freedom. What's blocking you from experiencing freedom is a belief within you that you aren't free. And when you allow yourself to step into a freedom state and you say, I am free now, I can have what I want now, I can build the business, I am building the business of my dreams, I can pivot, I can shift, I can change, I can do the things that's required to create the success. I'm free now. And that completely changes our direction. It completely changes the place that we generate this from. We start to generate from this place of abundance versus lack. And we have to ask to get to that point to be able to generate from that place of abundance. You have to do the work. You have to ask yourself, what is actually in my way? Why don't I feel free? Why don't I feel freedom today? Why don't I feel successful today? Why don't I feel all of these things? Because I can promise you, the longer you keep chasing outside of you, the further you get away from it. Now, maybe your bank account does increase. Maybe there are some things, some awards, some accolades that come your way. But that's not what you're looking for. You're looking for freedom. You're looking for internal validation, not external validation. So we're chasing because we're overcompensating. You are not willing to look at what needs to be looked at. And that is the belief in the stories within you that you are avoiding. So you have to ask yourself, what is that? Now, with this, it doesn't mean that money is bad. Money is great, right? Money is the thing that we're seeking. Money is that beautiful byproduct of having a successful business. And we have the successful business because we believe in our ability to be successful. We believe in our already innate freedom that we have and our success that we have currently to create the byproduct of that, to keep showing up, to keep getting visible, to keep putting ourselves out there, to keep getting uncomfortable, to keep taking the risk. See where I'm going? That's what we have to believe. We have to change that relationship and bring it back to us. What do I need to see to get out there? Right? We have all these different beautiful motivational talks. They tell you all these things that you're innately successful, that you're capable, that you're wonderful, that you can do all of this. And then it falls on deaf ears because we get really motivated and we say, yes, 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 that's me. I'm free. I can do this. And then we contract. Oh, we don't accomplish. Or, oh, we get so excited about all these big, fun, exciting goals, especially going into the new year. And then, oh, we contract. Oh, I can't do this. Or, oh, I'm going to self sabotage. And that will happen every single time until you address what needs to be seen, until you are willing to look at that self sabotaging behavior and what you're getting from it and why you are stuck in those stories. It is something that is so powerful that you have to be willing to step out of. So it's not about setting another big goal. It's not about getting a certain amount of income. It's about being willing to look at what's going to stop you from doing that and doing that work and allowing your expression to show up in vulnerability. And also stop focusing so much on the goal and focus on yourself. When you focus on yourself and you do what I'm sharing and you use the tools and the resources and you're willing to get uncomfortable, I promise that success is the byproduct of that. The income is the byproduct of that. That's something that you have to be willing to do. For me, the more I chased success, the further I got away from it, the more elusive it was, the more I felt inferior to my big dreams, the less connected I felt to those dreams because the less connected I felt to myself because all I was focusing on was why I wasn't going to be able to accomplish it and how I couldn't. Versus changing my relationship with myself and focusing on what needed to be seen and why I doubted myself and reworking those beliefs and those thought patterns and not trying to overcompensate with external validation or external success and start to go inward and say, I don't need more freedom. I'm already free. It's already here. How can I now express that in my business? What does that look like for you? And it's that may not be the thing for you. Right? The thing for you is that what you have to question. Why am I stopping myself? Why don't I feel content? Why do I not feel good with where I'm at? Why do I always have to push, 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 create, and then self-sabotage that success? So it's a conversation you have to come into with yourself. And it can be really difficult and it can be hard. But I know you can do it. This is your motivation. I know you can do it. I know it's something that's already within you because you wouldn't be listening to this video if it wasn't. So take the time, work through what's coming up for you. I'm going to drop a resource in the comment section so you can have a resource that will help you go through this. You don't have to rewrite the wheel yourself. You can work through a 5-step proven method that is going to help you understand why you're doing the things you're doing. And you can completely rewrite the future of 2025, your success for next year, just by doing this work, just by making this commitment to yourself, whether you do it with that workbook or you do it on your own. It doesn't really matter as long as you are making a commitment to yourself to say, this isn't working. I am trying to overcompensate. I am overlooking what needs to be looked and seen and felt and experienced because I do want that higher level of success. I do want my next year in business to be the most successful. And I'm not going to focus on that. I'm not going to focus on the numbers. I'm going to focus on myself because it's who I'm becoming that's going to make that success happen. So you have to focus on who you're becoming. You have to allow yourself to become that version of you that creates and draws in that success. That's the byproduct. That's what you're looking for. So share with me below, what are you taking away from this video? What does that look like for you? What are you leaving behind? I would just love to jump in conversation with you.